I wouldn't miss this for the world. This is my favorite event of the whole entire year. And this event's like no other. I mean, there's education, there's learning, there's brilliant minds here, but the people that's here, it's the connectivity, the people that we talk to, people that want to learn, people that want to grow, people that want to share the information. And it's that people that's here, it's what makes this so awesome. I mean, everybody comes together to make this happen. People take off work, they come here to learn and to connect. You know, some of the classes, I can't get to every class. I'll be able to watch it online later. What I can't get later is talking with people like you, talking with all these amazing people, people I've never met before, and other people that are my good friends that I get to see. You haven't seen them for a year, and I get to see them right here in person. That is the magic of this, and that's what we're a community, an HVAC community, and it's about the people.
What is it about the symposium that gets you coming back?
The engagement of the audience.
All right.
It's people that really listen and ask questions and feel free to ask questions. I think maybe the biggest thing that underscored that this year is at the very beginning when Brian launched the event, he said, check your ego at the door.
Yeah.
Everybody, vendors, speakers, participants, check your ego at the door.
Yeah.
It's not about you, it's about learning, it's about community.
Yeah. How's the event been so far?
That's been great, man. Brian and you guys at Kalos do a fantastic job putting this together, bringing in a lot of the really best people in the industry. Yeah. And getting people who are out in the field every day to come here and learn new stuff and take it back and put it into practice. So yeah, wonderful event.
Give me a really brief couple pointers for techs based on some of the topics you had from your talk. So,
the biggest point I give is to never stop learning. That's the thing. If people are learning, if you're wanting to know stuff, that I can't teach that. I can teach you anything else you want to know, but I can't teach you how to have drive. I can't teach you how to want to be better. But if you have that and you want to be better, you want to learn more, I mean, there's 1,000 different directions you can go in this trade. You can never learn all of this. It can be overwhelming at times.
Don't believe everything that you're told.
Okay.
People get told, oh, you can't ever put a MERV 13 filter in because that, it's going to use too much energy. The pressure drop's going to be too high. You're going to,
it's hard on your
system.
AC. It's going to work too hard. Yeah.
Right. No, you can put in MERV 13 and get low pressure drop, and everything will work great, and you'll get cleaner air. But you have to size it properly. So you got to consider the bigger picture.
You actually have to know your surface. You just enlarge your surface space with the filter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You want low face velocity across that filter.
Okay.
And then you can have a smaller duct behind it, and then that increases the speed.
As technicians, we spend a lot of time alone, don't we?
Yeah.
In the truck. And that self-talk is so important.
When you're saying self-talk in the van, then give me a demonstration of what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, obviously it's going to depend on either call related or home related generally, okay? Or, work for a hammerhead boss or something.
Yeah.
It could be any of those. But basically what you try to do is to live in what I call realville. In other words, if you can, try to analyze the conflict with no emotion. And then the other thing is always try to play, if you're in the right place and you're in the right office and you're working for the right guys and today just happens to kind of suck.
Right.
Come on, man. Get through it.
Yeah.
Work yourself through it. See if it was
Don't make your whole life about this moment.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, you have to go on stage in just a few seconds. Could you say something to us in like 3 seconds on why you're not going to be late on stage to say what you need to say?
I love it here. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, we love it. We love having you. Great to have you here again, as always. Why do you keep showing back up?
Because Brian makes me come.
That's the answer we were not looking for. Try again.
No, because it's really enjoyable. It's a lot of fun to learn new things, see old friends, meet new friends, have great conversations. It's just an enjoyable event, and really it comes back down to everybody that's here wants to be here. Nobody's really being forced to be here. Everybody likes it. We talk, we have fun, we have agreements, we have disagreements, and at the end we're all friends and we're all trying the same thing, which is just to get better at our craft.
Why in the world do you keep coming back?
This is probably the greatest content for HVAC in one spot in a couple days.
It's been an exciting event, and I'm already looking forward to Symposium number 5.
Okay. We're going to move with you in line.
Oh, yeah, it is lunch line, and I present in just a few minutes. So,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Why do you keep coming back?
Because the group and technicians here are just amazing at how much they want to learn and engage with everyone around them.
This is great. The attendance is great. The attendees are great. I can tell you that there's what we see here is a lot of dedication to continuing education, to furthering the trade, to making things better. There's I'll say the theory, if you will, of leave the industry better than you found it.
Okay.
And I believe the folks here are that type of folks, that they want to leave the industry better than they found it.
And that, Jason, that's really, really important because I keep hearing about the event, and this is my first year here.
Great to
and
have
when
you.
when I walk through, and everybody's like, "Yuji, welcome to Woodstock."
Yeah.
So I've heard about the event, and just being able to come and just experience it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing because even when I did my session the other day, and the questions that I got, the questions that we get from the attendees over at the booth, just at an amazingly high level. Just really, really smart people in the industry, and it's nice to be around. It's a really great.
I had to get over feeling out of place with the stars in the industry that show up with people way smarter than me.
You're
I'm
a
like,
star in your
this
own
is
right.
my hometown, but here they are showing up here, and I love it.
What's been a takeaway? Maybe this year was different from last year. We're not quite finished yet.
There's so much to take away. Every time I think I have airflow down, I learn from people there's a whole nother level of airflow. And I think, okay, you know what, this year I got it down, I have a whole nother level. I think I get the science of HVAC down, and then I get to talk with Jim, and he's like, oh, well, here's a whole nother level of testing and numbers that you hadn't thought about. And it just challenged me to keep growing and keep learning, because every time I think I get something down, and it's like, oh no, there's another layer to that. It's a whole nother level. And there's been so many things here. I mean, getting to meet Allison Bailes in person, that was amazing. Oh, man, brilliant, man. I could talk to anybody, but I couldn't find my words talking with him. It was just like a celebrity.
Keep learning. There's a lot of good information out there. Things are changing quickly. Houses are changing, as you mentioned. We have more airtight houses now. Code in a lot of places requires blower door testing. And you have to meet this threshold. You have to be, a certain level of airtightness.
Probably the best thing I can say is just throw your ego out the window. That's the biggest thing that holds us back, and then start reading, start studying, start learning wherever you can find it. Pick it up everywhere. Pick it up in daily life, in conversations. You can always learn something, whether it's trade related or not trade related.
So you think you're coming back?
Absolutely. Unless Brian stops holding it, then I won't come back. And I might come back. I might just come back every year and show up in the parking lot and be like, where did everybody go?
Thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it and got something out of it, if you wouldn't mind hitting the thumbs up button to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notifications bell to be notified when new videos come out. HVAC School is far more than a YouTube channel. You can find out more by going to HVACRschool.com, which is our website and hub for all of our content, including tech tips, videos, podcasts, and so much more. You can also subscribe to the podcast on any podcast app of your choosing. You can also join our Facebook group if you want to weigh in on the conversation yourself. Thanks again for watching.